We're coming off our first bye week, and now it's time to go to Waco to face Baylor, so let's answer any of y'all's questions. But first, this video is sponsored by Shakiba Capital, a new way to invest. Visit shakibacapital.com today to grow your portfolio. And a big thank you to Inside Texas for bringing fans exclusive content. Sign up at InsideTexas.com today for behind-the-scenes access to the team. All right, Homer, what's the first question?
Well, hello, friends. Texas Homer here. And we're coming off our first bye week. Since the fans don't get to see any of that, it's all behind the scenes. What's a normal bye week look like?
Yeah, so throughout the week, we still practice and get the work that we need to done. We're obviously practicing, but it's a time for the players and kind of the coaches mainly the players, just to kind of get healthy if they're nicked up or injured, and really dive into treatment and that sort of thing to get prepared for the second part of the season. So that's a big emphasis in the bye week. And then obviously we get a couple days to kind of take a break mentally and be ready to go when we get back the next week. So those are kind of the things that tie into the bye week, and just to get our team healthy and back and ready to go.
And just personally for you as an athlete, does that week make a big difference for your body?
No, it does for sure. Absolutely. Just like mentally, just getting a couple days off and kind of getting away for a little bit helps. And obviously it helps your body too, just recover. Obviously we're practicing still and trying to get better and work on the things that we're good at and what we need to improve on. But, getting our bodies back is really important.
Rest is a crucial component of high performance athletes, so you need that. And then I saw there was an impromptu scrimmage last week, and well, maybe impromptu for the fans at least. How did the scrimmage go, and what was the design or focus of it?
We kind of had one on Thursday. It was more good on good than we normally do in practice, but I think it was just for the guys to kind of fly around and fine tune some things and just get quality good work done in the bye week. It's a time to really tune in on what you need to improve on and what you need to get better at. So I think it helped us, and we had a lot of fun during that scrimmage.
And Sark has mentioned mentality and finishing strong a few times now. So how do the coaches talk to y'all in meetings and scheme things up in practice to find ways to finish strong?
Obviously, it's been a point of emphasis, and we've done some stuff in the team meeting room and that sort of thing, and just him talking about it and encouraging us. And he uses different techniques and metaphors and stuff like that. But and then on the field, just going to apply it. We have a halftime during practice, and after that halftime, just really emphasizing that we need to finish strong and not having any really highs and then a couple lows throughout practice, trying to keep it all up here and not have a couple plays that don't go our way. So that's been a big emphasis, and we've worked on situations end of game. We have been all season, but just being prepared. So if those situations come up, you never know, and we'll be ready to go.
And will they give y'all bad situations in practice, like uncomfortable reps? It's 3rd and 15 and you got to score type stuff.
No, yeah, absolutely. I think if you don't ever practice it, then once it comes in a game, you probably won't be as successful as it unless you practice it. So, yeah, we put ourselves through the hardest situations, and just to prepare us for games if it happens.
Did the bye week help mentally as well, kind of getting a second to breathe and for everybody to kind of regroup and reframe?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, bye weeks are important, and it was good to kind of get away, but now we're back and we're ready to roll, and we have a good mindset as a team. We know what we're capable of, so now it's just going out and executing.
Does it frustrate y'all to know, what you are capable of, and then you guys watch it slip away, and on the bus ride home, or you guys are just like, man, what happened?
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously we know what we're capable of, but it's just all a part of the process, and I think as more we practice and kind of fine tune with this staff and come together, I think we can do special things. So we know that, and coming into the second half of the season, we're ready to go out and kind of show that to the people and prove to ourselves that we are capable of doing it.
Yeah, my confidence hasn't wavered in the staff at all. We've displayed explosivity we haven't had in 10 years, so we just got to stay the course. And you and Sark have both mentioned focusing on the strengths of the team. Were we able to work that out during the bye?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of partly what we did in the bye week as well, really diving in and seeing what we've done throughout the course of the season and going play by play and kind of understanding what we're good at and really diving into that. And then some things where we have a lot of potential to grow upon and get really good at. So during the bye week, that's something that we focused on too, and it'll carry on over to this second part of the season.
And due to injuries and also trying to find our core identity, are we mixing and matching during practice, trying to find the strongest combinations?
We're trying to put ourselves in the best opportunity. So we're constantly doing, again, what we think we're really good at and doing more of that. So whether that's moving some guys around and different positions or putting them um, in a different position more because it brought success in the past, we're definitely doing that. And a lot of it too is just disguising, kind of running similar plays, but making it look completely different against the defense. So, we're doing all of that type of stuff and trying to maximize our team and our opportunity.
Oh man, and wrapping up the bye, and now we're shifting on to Baylor. So, how does the team prepare for an away game that's only an hour and a half down the road? It's a little different than going to Iowa State.
Yeah, so we'll go down there the day before Friday. We'll go down there and have team dinner, and then we'll have meetings and that sort of thing. Kind of some time to kind of relax in your hotel room, and then meetings and walk through the day of the game, and then we're ready to go. So we get there Friday, and we're consistent with our routine through week to week, and that's kind of how it rolls.
What time do y'all have to wake up for 11 a.m. games?
Around 6:30.
And then hit the field. So you wake up at 6:30, eat breakfast, and then you head to the stadium?
We'll wake up, eat breakfast, and then we'll have a walkthrough, and then we'll head to the stadium, and then we'll start to warm up and do all the activation and stuff like that.
How long is the warm-up process for an actual game?
We do activation, and that's kind of warming up and band work and stuff like that in the locker room, and then we'll go out on the field, and then do some more exercises and stretches and that sort of thing, and kind of warming up, and then we'll come back in the locker room, get our pads on, and then we'll head out there and kind of do our team routine, and then head back in the locker room, and then it's game time. So
Are you
it
a
goes
fit?
by quick. It goes by pretty quick, but we do have some time to kind of warm up.
Yeah, man, you got to listen to your music and get in the zone. And do you like to walk the field, get a feel for the surroundings pregame?
I kind of do during the activation period. I don't right when I get there, but I kind of get my clothes on, and then I'll head out there and kind of soak up the environment. So
And I've never been to Baylor Stadium, so I have no idea if crowd noise is an issue or not. But in general, how do you practice for crowd noise?
yeah, so I actually haven't been to Baylor either, so I'm not really sure how loud it gets. But in practice, we'll have really loud speakers near the field, which will be blaring with kind of simulated crowd noise. So that's how we practice and prepare for loud stadiums.
Yeah.
And then we'll obviously do like silent count. So it's not as much talking and clapping for the snap, and it's more all motion related.
And then scheme wise, we're facing an Aranda defense, which is always varied and creative. And they have a 3 down look referred to as a tight front or even referred to as mint, but they have 4 down looks as well. So going position group by position group, what sticks out to you most about the Baylor defensive line?
Yeah, they have a really good nose tackle, and then obviously an end, but they're a really good group at rushing the quarterback and good run stopping defense as well. So they've got a good squad and a couple guys that make a lot of plays. So they're a good squad, and we're gonna have to go out there and do what we know what we can do to handle it.
And what do you key into in their linebacking core?
Number 8, their star. He's a really good player. He flies around, gives great effort. And he's an athletic guy, and obviously their linebackers are really solid as well. Most of them are returning, so they're experienced, and they have a good nose for the football, and they're a good squad as well. So
Baylor's also, top the league in coverage as well. So defensive backs are also doing a good job. So what's the read there?
yeah, I think they do a good job of disguising their coverages, and they kind of give you a lot of different looks. It's kind of hard to predict exactly what they do in some situations, So they do a good job at hiding stuff. And then obviously they're good players and they're athletic and they have a good nose for the football and have a good understanding and knowledge of the game. So again, they're a good squad as well.
If you had to pick, what are the two most important keys for the Texas offense this week?
Yeah, I think obviously it starts with us. So it's how we operate our plays at the end of the day. They may give us some looks that maybe it's not on film or they necessarily don't run a whole lot or whatever the case may be. And it's just sticking to what we know and what we've been taught in our rules and going out and executing at a high level. And then it's just all the different kind of fronts they do, whether it's maybe four down or they're in that mid front like you're talking about. So it's just identifying those and understanding what coverage you're playing behind certain looks in that aspect of things.
I think the biggest key on offense is the offensive line, quarterbacks identifying those fronts quickly.
Yeah, obviously that good communication at anything makes your life a whole lot easier. So that'll be a big factor.
All right, cool, brother. Well, that is a wrap for me. Good luck to you, Hudson, and the team as always. You know I'll be tuned in come Saturday. Later.
See you next week, Homer. Thanks for watching and make sure to comment down below for next week's video. If you haven't already, sign up at InsideTexas.com today for more exclusive content. About to finish up this Baylor prep, and we'll see you Saturday.